of laws. And now California taxpayers may be forced to subsidize partisan legal battles against the United States' efforts to deport illegal immigrants, folks who broke our law by coming into this country illegally. And it's just very insulting, and especially because California is a border state, so they have high rates of crimes committed by illegal immigrants. In 2014, which is the most recent year for which data is available, 75% of criminals convicted for federal drug offenses were illegal immigrants. That same year, 38% of murder convictions in California, Arizona, Texas, Florida, and New York were illegal immigrants. All of this data is available via the Government Accountability Office. It's right there, but most Americans aren't aware of it because the media won't cover it.
Yeah, and Kristen, that's important to point out what you're just talking about, because when you break it apart, it's what, $300,000 laid aside for the legal fees specifically for these illegal immigrants.
Oh yeah, and I mean, think about how insulting this is to families who have lost loved ones due to the crimes of illegal immigrants. What is Governor Brown going to tell Dan Volcich, who lost his son after he was gunned down by a 4-time deported illegal immigrant who previously served 5 years in prison for attempted murder? What is he going to tell Anita Shaw, whose son was also gunned down by a gang member illegal immigrant who just got out of jail the day before that? And also, guys, as you mentioned, just on an economic level, this is kind of absurd to think about. You know, California is about to run up a $1.6 billion deficit. Does it really make sense to spend millions and millions more for this partisan effort?
That's certainly true. I think some on the left would say, and I want to hear your argument to this, that, you know, first of all, California, I used to live there. It's a state that operates on illegal immigration. I mean, they do a lot of jobs. I mean, it's very, I don't know if they could function without it, and it would certainly be difficult for them. And also, I mean, I think they would say that you have a $186 billion budget. This is $15 million. It's a drop in the bucket. What's your argument to that?
Very simple. This is about the law and about following the law. And I also want to point out the way that the governor kind of brought up these spending proposals was kind of sketchy. You have to leaf through 38 pages of the state budget to even find these spending proposals. It's almost like he wanted to just slip them through or hide it.
Yeah, and they're not the only state, though. These similar bills are have passed to pay these illegal bills. They've gained approval in Providence, Rhode Island, Austin, Texas, and Newark, New Jersey as well. So California not alone in this. Right. Thank you very much, Kristen. Appreciate you joining us this morning.
Thanks, guys.
Kristen, thanks.